Alright, welcome back. Well, some of you may have heard me talk about it in the past, that I have started a little collector's club among several of the bloggers here at StarWars.com. One of the advantages to being in a collector's club is that sometimes it gives you access to things you may not have been able to get all by yourself. So I kind of wanted to sit down with this one and personally show a few items and to personally thank the folks that hooked me up with these things. We are going to start with the San Diego Comic-Con, which happened just a few weeks ago. And these items were picked up for me by my fellow Star Wars fan and compadre at GHG, Darth T-Bone. And he helped to pick up several items at the con for me, including the Shadow Trooper exclusive on the speeder bike here, all black. Very cool looking item in a nice little box. And pretty sure I'm going to just leave this as is. It displays very nicely on its own. But this was an exclusive for the Comic-Con. I believe a couple of them did wind up online, but having T-Bone pick it up for me saved me a lot of aggravation. He also, of course, got me the other Comic-Con exclusive, which is the concept Obi-Wan and Yoda figures, the Macquarie McFigs as we like to call them. And I've been a big fan of this line and would not have been able to get to Comic-Con to pick them up, so I thank him for that. And the other item I asked him to get me there was the R2KT doll, or excuse me, action figure, which was the Make-A-Wish charity figure. The money for this goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation to help kids, and I thought it was a great figure, a great way to give back, and it's just so darn cute. I mean, how can you resist? Come on, a little pink R2, gotta love it. He also hooked me up with a little exclusive. He gave me a couple of freebies. I'm not going to go through all of them here, but little freebies floating around the con stuff I especially would not have been able to get, including this right here, which is an Indiana Jones 4 promotional coin. And I hope you can see that because it is about the coolest thing. The very first promo item from the upcoming Indiana Jones movie given away at Comic-Con in San Diego, and as far as I know, these are going to be really hard to get. So thank you, T-Bone. Appreciate it, dude. Moving on to Celebration Europe, which obviously would have been very, very difficult for me to go to, especially coming off the heels of C4. But my fellow buddy Nobi1, or Nabi1, depending on how you like to pronounce it, was headed there and didn't need a whole lot from there, but there were a couple of items that I really, really wanted, and I just didn't think he would be able to come up with it, but the man came through. We are talking about the Macquarie concept prints, and there were two of them for Celebration Europe, and these were limited to 125 each. Very, very limited edition. And I was really just absolutely amazed that he managed to come up with these for me. And here is the second one. These are gorgeous. They had two different ones at Celebration 4 that me and Nabi both tried desperately to get, and they kept selling out every day that we got in line for them, and we did not score on those. But Nabi came through at Celebration Europe and got me those two, and I am just absolutely thrilled to death. I need to get them framed very soon. He also got me a couple of cool little freebies, including the Celebration Europe coin, Hasbro coin, which will go in my book. And he got me the Macquarie bookmark set from Celebration Europe. There was a set at C4 that were I believe 6 of them, and this is a set of 11, which is kind of an odd number, but he tells me it is a complete set, and they are great. Love them, love them, love them. And just for the heck of it, a couple of little stickers he threw in there, plus some other oddball things that he got me. So thank you, Nabi. They were awesome. Last couple items I'm going to touch base on. These were gifts. And these came from our blogging friend, Mr. Green and White Jedi, all the way from across the seas. He contacted me one day over at MySpace and asked me about a certain item that he knew I liked, that I had seen in his collection, and decided that he would be willing to part with it and knew I would give it a good home. That item is, of course, this lovely, beautiful ceramic Darth Maul bank. This is a very, very cool item. It is beautifully detailed. This was not as available in the United States as far as I know. I never saw anything like it over here. So this is a very cool addition to my collection, and the fact that it is a gift from my friend Green and White makes it just all the more special. He also threw in a little surprise in the package, which I did not expect to see coming, and that is this very cool Imperial Sentinel figure from the Power of the Force line, or I should say the Expanded Universe line, and this came out in the late 90s. This is not only a cool figure in and of itself, but the fact that he picked it up in Japan makes it even just that much more cooler. A little Japanese import for my collection. Again, things I would never have been able to get on my own, but thanks to the help of a lot of my collecting Star Wars buddies, I got some great additions to the collection, so thumbs up to all you guys. Oh, I also have to mention, I almost forgot, and I don't want to forget you guys. My buddy Megatrends sent me a couple of cool DVDs. Some guys have been ripping DVDs and giving me copies of things, including the Star Wars Celebration, the G4 show that they had from Celebration 4, the live show that was on there from G4. He got me a copy of that, and also a really killer copy of the Star Wars Holiday Special, and the infamous Holiday Special. He got a really good copy of it on DVD for me there that he ripped from a video. And my buddy Slow also hooked me up with an amazing little DVD collection, which I have started digging into, including some great documentaries, which including one here I've never seen before. This is from 1983, I think it was. It's called From Star Wars: The Jedi, The Making of a Saga, narrated by Mark Hamill. This was done way back in the day. This is not a newer documentary. There's a lot of video flaws, etc. in it, but it's got some great behind-the-scenes stuff that I've never seen before, and it's really fantastic. And he also hooked me up with several other ones here, some the George Lucas A&E biography, the Bill Moyers and George Lucas mythology of Star Wars, and several other ones. And I really thank him for that. That was a great little package he sent me there of DVDs as well. So to my buddy Megatrends and my buddy Slow, thank you guys as well. I'm going to be getting into more of these as I can, as always, and thanks for tagging along. We'll see you next time, guys.